And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the semi-finals here of the PiGosaur Cup number 37. It's been an intense and a very long event so far, going and getting up to the semi-finals. We are here, we have arrived, and we have 2 matches remaining, the semis and the grand finals thereafter. We are jumping into our first best of 5 into our PvP. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Tokamak, we have the pink Protoss player representing Bing Bong Exports from Land of the Americas. It is Acheron. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Danish Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing Storm Gaming. It is MaxPax. We go. We are settling into our fresh best of 5. If you're in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Get your gambler going as we jump into our best of 5. Here we go. MaxPax doing what he does best, going for the gate expand. Gate cyber expand here out of MaxPax, potentially going for the Stargate before Nexus as well. Meanwhile, Acheron going for a 2-gate opener. We'll see how Acheron responds. We'll see how he does approach his opponent. Does he commit to a 1-base all-in? Does he cut and does open up single sentry into a faster expansion, into an economic opener? We'll see. We'll keep an eye on Acheron as the probe moves out. And ooh, we are fanning out. Yeah, 1-base all in. Well, I say that with the proxy pylon, technically this location could be a proxy Stargate, and we could just go for a Nexus and go for a proxy Oracle to deal economic damage. We'll see what the proxy is going to be. Oh god, as Acheron, he does pull extra boys here to deal with the probe. So a bit of an inefficient start here from him. There we go. The pylon is going to be on the way. Does throw in the pylon. Does look to commit. And we have the answer. We have the answer. 1-base all in. Proxy Robo, 1-base all in here out of Acheron. Again, MaxPax, he's very well versed when it comes to this kind of play, and MaxPax, he's aware that the pylon is missing. He knows. MaxPax, he knows, he is aware. He will be scouting for the proxy. And it looks like he'll find it. Yeah, he'll find it as well. So nice scouting here by MaxPax. He will scout. He will shut this down. And again, there's a reason why not many pro players do actually do this against MaxPax. Go for these 1-base all-ins just because MaxPax, he's so well practiced at scouting and defending against this. As he pulls back. Stargate's on the way. From here, we should be going for the initial Void Ray. If MaxPax is greedy, he might go Oracle first, but it should be a Void Ray out of MaxPax. We'll see. We'll see how greedy he's going to be. Yeah, there it is, Void Ray. So Void Ray first out of MaxPax. Taking it seriously. Doesn't take any chances. Yeah, no chances here. Does fully wall off with the shield batteries. Again, just buying time here for his Void Ray. Likewise, shield battery in the main, just in case. Getting ready for the juggle into the main as well. Speaking of, Prism has arrived. Juggling into the main base. But the Void Ray is ready. Ooh, it does hide down the Prism. Yeah, Prism is forced back. Void Ray, oh my god, gets a lot of... Oh no, the Prism! Prism gets low. And MaxPax holds. MaxPax, he does hold, he does shut this down. We'll shut this down. As we do go for another warp in. Acheron going for another gateway behind this. That's going to be a 4th gateway and a Temple Archives as well. But now it does get a kill. Does start down the first shield battery. Shield battery goes down. The second Void Ray has arrived. There's Prismatic alignment. And they are staggered. Ooh, the cannon's finishing. And the shield batteries are somewhat running out of energy, but there's the energy overcharge. Does keep the Void Ray alive. Void Ray did get low. Did get very low here. But the Void Rays are holding. 3rd Void Ray is on the way. Takes down the gateway. Takes down the gates. Oh, cannon does complete. Does finish the cannon. Get on force back. Behind this, he starts blink. This feels like a bit of a shaky follow-up here from Acheron, not gonna lie. Yeah, the Prism overextends, massive pickup, Prism goes down, GG well played, and MaxPax will take game number 1. Whew, GG. GG well played. Again, I'm not too fond of the idea of going for these one-base all-ins against MaxPax. There are ways you can fake MaxPax out. We have seen that time and time again, even for players like Estrella, players like Hero, players like Classic. But going for the more straight-up all-in and going for the more straight-up play here, I mean, again, MaxPax, it was unfortunate he just found it, right? He found it ahead of time. He was fully aware of it. He was able to skip his Oracle, make the first Void Ray, wall up with shield batteries. GG. GG well played. Likewise, MaxPax was also ready in the main base as well with his shield battery just in case we saw the all-in head into the main, so he was ready there as well. And with that, MaxPax takes a lead. Here we go. That was a hard read. Well, I mean, he saw that there was no pylon. It was just unfortunate that he was able to find it immediately, so it was able to allow him to skip his Oracle. I mean, he probably still could defend even opening Oracle, but just a much more secure setup there from MaxPax. Much more secure. And with that, we're getting into game number 2. Getting into game 2, and we'll see what Acheron has in store for us. Again, we expect more of the same from MaxPax. We expect another economic opener. Whether Acheron goes for a one-base all-in or goes for proxy Stargate, yet to be determined. Yet to be determined. We go. Here we go, we're getting into that next game, and spawning in the top right hand corner of Persephone, we have the Danish Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing Sidestorm Gaming, leading the series 1-0. It is MaxPax. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner, we have the American Protoss player. We have the pink Protoss representing Ping Pong Exports. Down in the series, but we'll see if he can make a series out of this. It is Acheron. We go. We are going to be settling in, and once again MaxPax going for his own Gate Cyber Expand on the low grounds, and again we expect this out of every game from MaxPax. Whether or not Acheron commits to another one-base all-in, that's what we're waiting for. That's what we are looking for. As he probe it does move out across the map. Move out. Once again, 2-gate opener out of Acheron. Probe it does head towards left hand side, and this does look like a prime location for a proxy Stargate, which wouldn't be an all-in, it just would be a way to try to cripple the economy of MaxPax. But again, this is a very common location. Like, this is very common. Does go for the pylon. MaxPax, he scouts, he's aware the pylon is missing. Is aware, and we'll see if he can find the proxy as well. We'll see. I mean, he should open up Stargate again. Pylon is thrown down. Waiting for the Cyber Core. Is it the Stargate? Is it the Robo? Huh. Double Adept. There it is, a proxy Robo, one base all in. So one base all in here by Acheron. Does open up double Adept. There's that Stargate from MaxPax. And once again, MaxPax, he is looking. He does scout towards left-hand side, and he will find this. Again, this is just a really common proxy location. I assume it was going to be proxy Stargate, but it's going to be proxy Robo. Regardless, both are viable here in this location, and MaxPax will find it. So we'll find the proxy. Behind this, once again, he can open up Void Ray. Just Void Ray, Shield Battery, something natural, Shield Battery in the main base. We should be seeing the same kind of setup. And we'll see if Acheron can find a little bit more success. We'll see if we can find a way in. Does open up War Prison first once again. Void Rays on the way. Once again, we do see MaxPax just fully wall up here at the natural. And we're still waiting for a shield battery here on top of the... There it is. Still waiting for the shield battery in the main. There we go, shield battery's on the way as well. So again, this is the exact same response that we saw at MaxPax in game 1. Same setup. For good reason. Like, it's also really cool to see him go for the Forge. The Forge can be really crucial here just because your production is limited, right? Like MaxPax, what does he have? He has 1 Stargate and 1 Gateway. So his production is very limited. Cannons are a good way to supplement that and to support your army. Especially if you know that you're in an all-in or defending against an all-in, and there it is, cannons are on the way. So defensive cannons are ideal. Acheron does go for a faster Twilight Council this time. Does rotate. Does rotate. Acheron being forced back. Now, ideally, Acheron wants to try to bait the army out of range of the shield batteries, if at all possible. Oh. Trying to bait him out. This prismatic alignment is going to be triggered. We have a 3rd Void Ray now arriving. MaxPax, he has the sentry. Has a Guardian Shield. Does have it. Likewise, Acheron trying to get on top of this, but again, the shield batteries, they just keep everything alive. We are building up a decent amount of Stalkers, so there's a chance that we can try to 2-shot those Void Rays. But now there's 4, soon to be 5 Void Rays. That's a Gateway. Takes down the Gateway. Warpin does finish just in time. That's, oh, they committed to the main. And that means they're going to go down. Gets 1. Takes down 1 and getting the other as well. Oh, nice save. And we've built up to how many? Up to 13 Stalkers. A Blink is almost done. And he's soon just going to send it. There we go. Dives into the main. Does blink in. And that's a shield battery. Goes to the Void Rays. We're fighting out of range of the shield batteries. Better fight here for Acheron. He gets 1. He gets 2. Oh, can he get all 3? Oh my god, barely not. Barely not. It was so close. It was close. The boys are pulled. Prism goes down, and with that, that's it. That's the entire army. GG gets called. MaxPax, he survives, and MaxPax, he takes game number 2, taking a 2-0 lead. GG. Whew. GG, well played again. Acheron, he had potential as he was preserving his Stalkers over time as he dove into the main base, did take down a couple of Void Rays, but alas, barely didn't get the 3rd Void Ray. The boys were pulled in time, and with that, MaxPax does hold. MaxPax, he holds, he defends, and with that, MaxPax will take a lead in the series, or extend his lead, and is 1 game away from claiming the series. Let's go. Let us go. As we are getting into our next game. And again, we'll see if Acheron can begin the comeback. Once again, we do kind of expect like the same setup here. We expect MaxPax to go for the same economic opener into Stargate. I'm hoping that we don't go for the same 1-base all-in. There are definitely other ways to approach MaxPax. We've seen that so much over the past year of play, but we'll see what Acheron commits to. We'll see what he's comfortable with. We shall see. So we are getting ready for our next game. As we are jumping into ley lines. Here we go. Leyland's going to be one of the larger maps here, and there are definitely other areas here to proxy, so you can try to successfully hide it, potentially. We'll see. We shall see. Give us like a Nexus first. Give us a greedy build pack. Be greedy. And again, of course, Clem is patiently waiting in the grand finals, patiently waiting for the winner of this match. He's napping, I should say. Maybe. So we go. Players are ready. Jumping in. We are going to be jumping in. And depending on when we do wrap up here, I believe this is our only cast for the day. So we could ladder. I say we could ladder. I still haven't had any breakfast. I would like to get something to eat. So we'll see. We'll see. As spawning in the right corner of Leylines, we have the American Protoss player. We have the Pink Protoss representing Bing Bong Exports down in the series. We'll see if we can bounce back, and can we put a point on the board, Pappy? Can we send it? It is Acheron. Give, Pappy, give. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Danish Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing Sidestorm Gaming. It is MaxPax. Here we go. As we are just going to be calming down, going to be settling in. Once again, MaxPax setting up on the low ground, going for a gate, cyber expand into Stargate, so same opener out of MaxPax. Meanwhile, we do have our initial setup here. From Acheron. Okay. Just scan the low ground, and we'll go for a 2-gate opener. So 2-gate opener out of Acheron. Probe moves out, and do we go for another proxy robo? Do we go for the same build 3 games in a row? There's a high chance. Oh no, there's a high chance of it happening. The deja vu is real. It's real. I mean, last game it was executed better. True. Like it was a little closer in game 2 compared to game 1. Interesting. This proxy location is further away, so it's a bit of a further away proxy here. But it is, I would say, a more hidden location. I think the more common proxy locations are here, like here outside of the triangular third base, or here towards the center of the map as well, or down here at the ramp. So there are definitely more common proxy locations than, yeah, with one base all in. One base all in out of out of Acheron. MaxPax, he will confirm the pylon is missing. MaxPax is aware. Does open Stargate. And we'll see if MaxPax finds this proxy. Oh boy. He's locked in. Acheron, he locks in the probe, Pappy. He does lock him in. I like that. It's cute. Shield batteries on the way. So for the first time this series, MaxPax, he will not scout. He will not scout the proxy. He is not aware specifically of what is going on. But he's blindly getting ready anyway. Throwing down his shield batteries. Adept does move out. Scanning the close by locations. Checking the nearby proxies. Void Rays on the way. We are missing those extra shield batteries. No, wow, he finds it. He finds it. He confirms the proxy robo. He's fully aware what's going on. Forge on the way. There we go now with the shield batteries. Now these shield batteries are late. They are delayed shield batteries here compared to last game because of the later scout. So Acheron has that going his way. Stalkers poke in. Likewise, does threaten to dive into the main. Void Ray is ready. Again, the shield battery is late. Late shield battery. Blink is already on the way here for Acheron. So far, MaxPax is holding. MaxPax he holds. Shield batteries are done. Still massing up. Now, just like the last game, the goal here should be to preserve the units. Should be to poke in, threaten the gateway, threaten the army. Oh, gets a sentry. Oh, but bleeds out a stalker. Ideally, you want to preserve the stalkers until Blink finishes, right? Blink is on the way. We're holding out for Blink. But already lost one. Lost for a stalker. Massing up more. Gateway will go down. Oh. Losing a second stalker. Again, every stalker counts. Now, because Blink is done, he can rotate and dive into the main. Or he can even just dive under the Void Rays. He has options. There we go. He's going for the main. He's going for the main base. Does Blink in. Goes to the cannon. Cannon goes down. But it does buy time. He can two-shot. Takes down a Void Ray. He gets one. He gets one. Oh, he doesn't get two. Doesn't get the second Void Ray. I thought that was 4 stalkers for 1 Void. I guess 3 for 1. Dives on the cannon. Gaining ground. It goes to the Void Ray. Will break through. Gets 2. And it looks like Acheron, he's done it. He's done it. Oh god, he takes down every single Void Ray. Will lose the Prism. But Acheron, he will finally break through. Let's go. 3rd time is the charm. And again, this time MaxPax, he had a late reaction, he had a later scout, he had later shield batteries, later defensive setup. More voids are being pulled. We came with the production. Takes out another Void Ray. Ah, he's running out of steam. He's running out of steam a little bit here. He's down to what, 4 stalkers? Down to 4. I mean, again, he's done a lot of damage, don't get me wrong. He has done a lot. Ah, he has enough. Yeah, he should have enough. Whew, okay. Does have enough. Takes down the shield battery. 2 stalkers left. Remember, there's no Blink. GG gets called, and Acheron, he does fight back. He does put a point on the board. Whew, he does take a game off of MaxPax. Let's go. Let us go. Again, MaxPax, he had a later scout. He had a later reaction here. Everything was slightly delayed this time for MaxPax, even though he was able to pick off a couple of stalkers. And with that, Acheron does make a series out of this. Let's go. And is this the beginning of a comeback? Do we just double down? Do we commit? How does, or do we go for the same build 4 games in a row? Do we just do we just go for the same build and just pray that it just keeps working, or that it works again? We're here to find out. Let's go. Let us go. Clem is standing by and growing his hair. Ah, he is. Have you seen Clem recently? Yo, his hair is, he's got a lot of hair. He's got a lot of hair, man. Ah. He's growing his mane, papi. Oh my god. Majestic, luscious, papi, luscious. Ah. Up there with Chicken Man say, true, true. Not wrong. They need to film a commercial together. For silky smooth conditioner. Ah. I'd buy it. But here we go, spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Incorporeal, we have our Danish Protoss player, proving that he can bleed. He can bleed here again. He had a later reaction and a bit of a harder response to the all-in. We'll see if he can tighten things up. As spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have the Danish Protoss player. We have the Samsung Gaming. It is MaxPax. And spawning into the top left-hand corner, we have the pink Protoss player, we have the American Protoss representing Bing Bong Exports. It is Acheron. And again, he had some cheeky moves in the last game. He was able to catch the probe, he was able to shut it down, able to delay the scout and MaxPax, and because the scout was delayed, MaxPax, he delayed his response as well. Later shield batteries, later forge, later setup, and with that, Acheron, he was able to abuse, he was able to overwhelm. GG. On top of that, not just that, but he last game, he actually went for a faster Twilight Council and faster Blink, faster than all the other games as well, so his timing was a lot harder, it was a lot stronger, did it faster when it came to the dive into the main. And again, MaxPax, he was out of position. It's out of position. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. And we're doing it again. Probe is moving out. This time, MaxPax, he's walling up in the main base. He is not walling up in the natural. So it looks like MaxPax, he may even just go for a one-base defense. True. What this means and what this entails is that he won't be spread thin between two locations. He won't have to invest into shield batteries here at the entrance to the natural. Instead, he can just focus at the ramp and here in the main as well. So this is a much safer setup here at a MaxPax. Much safer. The build may turn out to be the same, but like the positioning here in the setup is very different. Cybercore is almost done. This time, MaxPax does not go into the base. Oh, dips in, dips out. And is going for the proxy robo into one base all in. So one base all in here out of Acheron. Zealot does scout, does confirm. Ooh, we can even focus on the pylon. Yeah, and again, like this is just such a defensive setup here from MaxPax. He will hard counter. Going for the pylon, he will get the kill. Where are the Stalkers? Yeah, they're late to respond. Stalkers are late. Pylon is going to go down. Behind this, MaxPax is expanding, but again, because of his setup here, he's willing to like give up on the low ground if need be. So the defense is going to be more centralized here. Not going to be spread out. Robo is repowered. Going Oracle first. Bold move, but I think he can get away with it because of the delay. So Oracle into delayed Void Rays. Actually, just diving in the Oracle, yeah, just dives in. We'll focus the first one down. Does get one. And he will get the other as well. Oof. Yeah, both the Stalkers do fall. Rough start here. Rough start here for Acheron. He's going to be forced to warp in defensively. He doesn't want to. The Prism taking a lot of hits. Does have to warp in. Where do we warp in? Back at home or across the map? Oracle hits the main. Can activate his pulsar beam. Oh no! Acheron, he's distracted, and the Prism goes down. Massive pickup, Prism falls. There's nothing here. The production's under fire. Stalkers, they do recall back home. But with that, MaxPax, he holds. He shuts down the all-in, he shuts down the proxy. Yeah, much cleaner defense here from MaxPax. Takes down all the pylons, takes down the robo. Behind this, we're trying to go into 4-gate blink. But MaxPax is up a base. He's up an expansion. There's nothing to threaten him. So he's just getting further and further ahead. And this is just a rough start here for Acheron. Did take a map. True. Did take a map. Which was impressive. But here, it's going to be difficult to recover. I mean, he should most likely turn this into just a follow-up one-base all-in. It's going to hit later. It's not going to be as strong, but if MaxPax is too greedy, then it can still work. The problem here, Robo. It's very common when MaxPax is in this position to go for a Void Ray opener into Immortals. He won't have Blink. His army's going to be less mobile, but it's going to be very robust with Immortals and Void Rays. And once he gets a third base, he can take up into Charge. He can skip Blink. Or even go into Glaives. We consider playing this as a best of 3 for schedule. I mean, you say that. It's only been like 3.5 hours. Oh, God. Yeah, GG will play. Good luck. And with that MaxPax, he will claim the series 3-1. He will advance on to the grand finals. GG. GG, well played. But a shout out to Acheron because, hey, he fought his heart out to make it this far, and he even took a map off of MaxPax as well. Very impressive, very well done there by Acheron. Again, we did not expect him to have such a strong performance here, but he popped off. He popped off, taking down Australia, taking down Dolan as well. Very impressive play there by Acheron, repping NA in the semis of the PiGosaur Cup. GG. GG, well played. With that, we are going to be wrapping up here, and we're going to be heading over to the European server as we embrace the grand finals. Let's go. Let's go. Again, exclamation mark be in the chat if you guys want to have a look at the bracket yourselves. The bracket has been updated, and we have our 2 finalists here. It's going to be a best of 5 between Clem and MaxPax. Let's go. Again, it's been a while since we've seen these two regularly face off, but now that we are gearing up for EWC, Clem has been more active in these online tournaments once again, and we do have a Clem versus MaxPax finals. Let's go. I believe 2 weeks in a row. I want to say that last week we also saw them face off. Was it last week? Yes, it was last week. So 2 weeks in a row, Clem versus MaxPax. As we head over to the European server. Vetoes are underway, and we will soon have that best of 5. Again, best of 5 at grand finals. We're going to be taking a moment here. We're going to be going on a short break, and when we return, we'll have our finals. See you soon. See you soon after the break.